Greetings and salutations, everyone. I am, as always, Darth Devious, and today we have another IDW figure from the Thrilling 30. It's Trailcutter. Trailbreaker. He's Trailbreaker. Out of the package, I'm calling him Bob. You get my point. You call him whatever the hell you want out of the package. But his new name is, I guess, Trailcutter for copyright reasons. Even in the comics, they call him Trailcutter, I think. I could be wrong. But, well, you know, it says it right there, dumbass. Alright. Duh. Score one for me being stupid. Alrighty. You get one, guys. As you see, it also comes with the IDW comic of the spotlight on Trailcutter. Forcefield face! Okay, I'm going to keep saying that. What's odd, though, and I don't think anybody else is pointing this out. On this cover, Trailcutter is depicted as being purple. I honestly don't think he's purple. He's black. He's not purple. He's a black truck. And he has a red visor. We'll get to that in robot mode when we get there. You see his little truck mode. Series 2, number 1. There's his picture. On the back, here's his tech specs. Woo, woo. Alright, and we'll come up again, and I'll let you read the bio on your own time. Alright. Roof becomes Battle Shield. Because he's awesome. And there's the product shots on the back. So we're going to get rid of the packaging. Not throwing the packaging out right now, because I do want to take the comic out at some point and read it. Forcefield face. Alright. Goodbye, package. Goodbye. Goodbye. And here is the little black truck named Trailcutter. And he looks good in this mode. Unfortunately, he suffers from unpainted rims, which is, you know, a pet peeve of mine. He does have painted headlights. They're painted gold. Alright. There's pins here. They can almost pass as fog lights, even though he's got another set of lights under there. They can almost pass as fog lights. I will give them a pass on that. They do have, actually, a little hook and tow line molded in there, which is cool. Nice Autobot symbol on the hood. Unfortunately, it vanishes in robot mode. That's a shame. That really is. And so he's got this thing up top, and it moves up and down. Unfortunately, it can't fold down any farther, but what can you do? Nice protective glass on here. He's sort of like a military SUV type thing. Then you get back here. I'm disappointed. I really am. They have beautiful molded in lights. You could have had silver right around these and the lights painted in, which is probably what I'm going to do. And I'll probably add silver to his bumper too. Maybe. I may or may not. I don't know. But I am going to do his tail lights and his rims. That is definite. Alright? And this thing can come off. Yeah. The cap. And if you open this up all the way, it has a handle for him to hold it as a shield, which I'll show off in robot mode. Okay? We're going to put that off to the side. And like I said, this can't come down. An extra little hinge here would have been so nice. Could have just went back, and this could have folded, and it would have been flat, and it would have been nice. What can I do? Hasbro, you disappoint me at times, but sometimes you don't. He still is an awesome figure. He really is. I won't say he's the best of the line. I really like Orion Pax a lot, and I really, really like Megatron. But he's about equal with Orion Pax. He is way above Bumblebee. Then again, who isn't? But, you know, what can I do? What can you do? Alright. I'm going to leave the cab off of him. I'm going to transform him into robot mode. We're going to look and see if they gave him Forcefield face. Be right back. here we have Trailcutter in robot mode, and he really does look good. He really does evoke Trailbreaker from G1 while not being Trailbreaker. But as you see, like I said, the Autobot symbol unfortunately disappears in robot mode. Not much you can do about that. I'm sure Repro Labels will put out a set where it brings it back. His visor is really good for the light piping. Really cool. These peg into the, you know, rear view mirrors here, but you don't really need them. This is a very, very tight joint. It's not going anywhere. It really isn't. He has a lot of nice details that evoke G1 down here on his legs. That is very, very G1-y. It's a really nicely done figure all together. And he has a waist joint. Look at this. He has a waist joint, and it's not part of transformation. That is fantastic. They actually included it. And he really can do some good poses. There is a third-party set coming out that gives him different hands that have him projecting his force field and stuff. And it actually comes with a force field or something like that, like something goes over him. I love this behind his head. It's very G1-y. If you don't want it, you can fold it back like that. But I prefer to have it up there. That looks cool. It really does. Alright, articulation-wise, ball joint, shoulder, swivel. Alright, nothing at the wrist, unfortunately. Head, just like Bumblebee, just swivels back and forth, unfortunately. Not much we can do about that. But still, it's pretty good. Swivel there. Nice knee. Ball joint hip. You get a little pivot in his foot, but it doesn't really do anything for you know, holding poses. But he can get into epic, I'm putting up my force field poses, if you want. Even though, you know, there's one thing he does lack. I'm going to zoom in. I'm going to cry because he doesn't have it. He does not have force field face. Worrell showed him exactly the face he makes when he does force field, damn it. Why didn't we get force field face? Alright. If you haven't read the comic, you probably don't get that. And this, you know, the shield and the guns on it is really nice. But, you know, you can just plug it in upside down in his hand, and it actually really does make an effective shield. I mean, look at that. So yeah, it's almost like parts forming, not quite parts forming. I can live with it because the figure is nice. He really is cool. I recommend him. He is highly recommended. I don't care about the size thing and all that. I don't care. Really don't care. You want to see him compared here? We'll bring in Bumblebee. And you see Bumblebee's actually slightly taller than him, but he's a lot cooler. Okay? Alright. That's going to be it for this, guys. Recommend you get these IDW figures. Especially, you know, Orion Pax, Megatron, and Trailcutter. Bumblebee get on sale. But these guys, you see them, snag them. They're fantastic. They really are. Even if he doesn't have force field face. Oh, I like my force field. Oh, worst Trailbreaker impression ever.